everyone, welcome back to our channel. I'm Dr. Ramel from City Skin Clinic, and today I wanted to have a chat with you guys about one of my absolute favourite skincare products, and it's ELASTIderm eye cream. This is a little cream that sometimes the people who know it and love it refer to it as Botox cream. And it's absolutely fantastic to use around the eye area, and I'm going to share with you how it works, why it works, and who might benefit from this and who won't. Before I get to it, if you're new to our channel, welcome. Please don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification button. If you're a returning visitor, then welcome back. So I'm going to go straight into it. So eye creams, it's a topic that's come under review a lot more in the recent years as to whether or not you really need to use one. And to be honest, like most things in life, it really depends. So for some people, if you don't have any under eye problems, if you're just looking to hydrate the area under your eyes, moisturize it, and you don't have any concerns, then probably a good face moisturizer will handle the eye area. I'm a big fan of eye creams where you're using them because there's an active ingredient. I think that's where you can get the benefit of eye creams, and I have a video about choosing the right eye cream as well, and that will put a link to that at the end of this video. I really am of the opinion if you have a skin concern such as so dark circles under your eyes due to hyperpigmentation, if you have fine lines and wrinkles, if you have crepey skin around the eyes, if you have under eye bags, those are all really good reasons to use an eye cream with kind of ingredients that treat those specific problems, which leads me nicely to Obagi ELASTIderm. This is a great little cream that's been specifically designed to target thin, crepey skin around the eyes, as well as fine lines and wrinkles around the eye area. And this cream has been clinically proven to reduce the appearance of wrinkles and improve the bounce and the plumpness of skin around the eye area. And something like 97% of patients that had tried it had noticed a visible improvement in lines, wrinkles, and skin quality within a few weeks of using it. Now, I mentioned that people affectionately call it Botox cream, and that there's a big caveat here. Botox is Botox, it's an injection. It will, within a couple of weeks, smooth out any lines or wrinkles that appear when you smile or when you make an expression. There is obviously never going to be a cream that replicates that, or there's none that I can think of anytime soon, and I will be sure to let you know if anything like that comes along. So Obagi ELASTIderm does a pretty good job, but it's not a substitute for Botox. It's great for people who are hesitant and don't want to get injections and don't want to have Botox, or if you are getting Botox injections but you want to build up the resilience of the skin around your eyes so that over time, with the Botox and the Obagi ELASTIderm cream, you've actually improved that skin and you've reduced the wrinkles so that you may need to have fewer Botox injections in the future, or it can be a longer period between them. So, remember, skincare, Botox and fillers, they complement each other. They don't often replace one another because they each have their own place, and you shouldn't just have Botox if you're going to ignore your skin and you're going to not protect it from further skin aging. And the same is true. You should protect your skin and look after it and have amazing skin products. But if you're looking for that extra kind of acceleration and boost to your skincare and skin quality, then you need also to consider professional treatments. So it's about a relationship that works together. So back to ELASTIderm cream. The main reason that ELASTIderm cream works so well is its core ingredient is a bimineral complex, and this mineral complex stimulates elastin production. So we talk a lot about hyaluronic acid, we talk a lot about collagen being necessary as the foundations for your skin. They're what causes the basement and holds the skin up and causes its thickness and plumpness. Well, elastin is another really important protein in that skin kind of basement membrane and scaffolding. And what elastin does is it is responsible for the stretchiness of skin. And so if you think of it, younger skin, it's thicker, it's bouncier, it's more elastic, and these are all reasons why younger skin is smooth, it doesn't have wrinkles yet. With time, as we age and sun damage accelerates that aging process, we lose the ability to kind of make the elastin and the collagen in the same amounts that we were having when we were younger, and replacing them is slower. And so skin begins to get thinner, it begins to be less stretchy, it starts to look crepey, and you get wrinkles. So with ELASTIderm cream, rather than just, it's a fantastic, obviously, moisturizer, but it gets deeper into the skin and it stimulates elastin production. And this is why with this product it takes a few weeks to see the effect, because skin turnover takes several weeks, and so does elastin production. But in the trials and from patient experience, most people will start to see some sort of effect within the first couple of weeks of the treatment. So that's really extraordinary, and obviously the longer you use it, the more effect you will see. So the cream itself is designed for all skin types, all skin tones, and it can be used even on sensitive skin, and you only really need a tiny amount, and you just gently dab it like you would any eye cream around the eye area. I also sometimes find some people will put a tiny bit on the lid as well and around here, especially if you have kind of loose skin that needs a little bit of tightening. And what's also really awesome about it, actually, and I often recommend, if you also have smoker's lines around your mouth, you can also dab a little bit of this cream, because all of these things are occurring because there's a reduction in collagen, but also elastin, so it helps with that. And they actually have a larger body cream that's really good for from the ELASTIderm range. That's also really good for things like wrinkles in the neck or in the décolleté area. With ELASTIderm, there's also a little warning. The cream in its container, when you open it, it's a little kind of green turquoisey color. Don't freak out at that. The cream, when it goes on the skin, it's perfectly clear. It's a really nice, smooth, moisturizing cream. It layers really well with makeup, so you should and can use this cream in the morning and in the evening as well. There's also an alternative to the cream, and it's a little roller. So it has the ELASTIderm. It also contains active ingredients like caffeine to reduce puffiness. So if you are someone who is suffering from under eye bags and puffiness, as well as crepiness and wrinkling around the eye area, then you might go for the serum versus the cream. But that's really the main distinction between the two. So we know that this cream is fantastic if you have thin, crepey skin, lines and wrinkles around the eyes, and also there's a variation of it that's really good for under eye bags. What it does not do is help with hyperpigmentation, so dark patches under the eyes. That is something that is not going to be addressed by this cream. So if that's your only concern, then you need to consider an alternative. And I've talked on this channel quite a few times, the main ingredients that help with hyperpigmentation anywhere, but also around the eyes, are vitamin C and retinol or retinoids. So those are the active ingredients. You would need to look if your main problem is under eye darkness and not wrinkling or crepey skin. I really hope that you found this video useful as an introduction to ELASTIderm eye cream. I will leave a link to our ELASTIderm page, and you can learn more about ELASTIderm, and also a few links to our content on under eye wrinkles and circles, as well as Botox anti-wrinkle injections for the eye area. If you have any questions at all, please leave a comment below. If you are interested in learning more about our content, please explore our channel and don't forget to subscribe to our channel if you haven't done so already. Also, please give this video a thumbs up. Until next time, stay beautiful.